I grew up in a small town called Briarwood. It's the kind of place people pass through without noticing. One main road, a diner, a gas station, and a lake just outside town that nobody really went to anymore. When I was younger, they found a body there. It was a little boy around 8 years old. A fisherman spotted him floating near the edge of the lake early one morning. At first, people thought it was an accident. Kids wander off, the lake is deep, the water gets dark fast. The police ruled it an accidental drowning and closed the case. Most people accepted that, but things didn't stop there. A few weeks later, a man named Daniel was driving home from work late at night. It had been raining heavily all evening, and part of the main road had turned into a muddy mess. So he took a detour, an older road that ran right alongside the lake. He told police later that his headlights barely cut through the rain. Visibility was terrible. The road was empty. Then he saw someone standing in front of his car. It was a child. Daniel slammed on the brakes. The kid didn't move. He was barefoot, soaked, and standing completely still in the middle of the road. Daniel said the boy's clothes looked heavy, like they were full of water. And even though it was raining, water was dripping off him in a way that didn't seem natural. The worst part was his face. Daniel said the boy's eyes looked black, like he was staring straight through the car. Daniel panicked. He threw the car into reverse and sped away without looking back. He didn't take that road again. At first, people didn't believe him, but then others started seeing the same thing. A woman driving early in the morning said her car stalled near the lake. When she stepped out to check the engine, she saw a small figure standing by the water. She thought it was a lost child until it slowly turned its head toward her. A jogger claimed that he saw wet footprints on the road, leading from the lake to nowhere. A teenager sneaking out late one night said a boy stood on the shore, pointing at the water silently. Always the same description. A little boy, soaked clothes, silent, watching. People stopped going near the lake after dark. Then, months later, the police received an anonymous tip. The caller didn't leave a name, just a message. They said the boy hadn't fallen into the lake. They said he'd been pushed. The police reopened the case. What they uncovered changed everything. The boy's stepmother had a history of resentment toward him. Neighbors said she complained constantly, said he was difficult, said he caused problems. Under questioning, the stepbrother eventually confessed. They would taken the boy to the lake. They scared him. They pushed him into the water. They knew he couldn't swim. They watched him drown. Both were arrested. After that, something strange happened. The sightings stopped. No more reports, no more figures by the road, no more shadows near the water. The lake became quiet again. Some people say the boy's spirit stayed there until the truth came out, until someone finally listened. I don't know if I believe that, but I do know this: no one in Briarwood takes that road anymore, and no one goes near the lake at night. Because even now, when the rain falls just right, people say the water looks like It's moving on its own, like something underneath is finally at rest.